Hi, my name is Gene Bice and I'm with Jireh Supplies. Today I'm going to show you how to set up and unpack your Bose L1 Model 1S system with the B2 sub and the T1 ToneMatch. Now once you get everything unpackaged from the cardboard boxes, you're left with three main components: the bass, the speakers, and of course the sub and the mixer. The first thing you want to do is take out the bass. Now your power cord is enclosed in this little pocket, but I'm not going to take that out for this purpose. I've got one already set up. Set the bass down, flip out the stabilizer wings, and then set it in place. The next thing you want to do is open up the speakers and the extension. Now the speaker is the one with the mesh grill. The extension, which is the one you want to use first, is the solid piece. And you take it out and simply set it in place. The next thing you want to do on the initial setup, the very first time, is you want to put your support bracket in place, and this is what holds the T1 mixer. So to simply slide it in, you may have to loosen the thumb screw and tighten it up. Now you only have to do that the very first time. After this, you'll just leave it in place. The next step is to take the speaker and simply just slide it in place. So now the main part of the system is set up and ready to go. The next step is to take the mixer out of the case and just with a push button remove the cover. And then you take the arm that was included with the in the mixer and you slide it right into the slot and press down to lock it in place. And the bottom of the mixer has a hole with a little slot, and you simply set it on that and it just sets in place at the right angle and everything. The last step with the mixer is to plug in the audio and power cable, which is all contained into one. It's an Ethercon cord, which looks like a Cat 5 cable, and that's what transmits power and audio. And you just simply snap it into place till you hear it click on the input. And then in the bass, where it says ToneMatch port, you just plug it in there and you'll hear it click into place. The last step in setting up the system is to set the subwoofer in place. Remove your cover and use your speaker cable, which has the blue connector on each end. It's called a speak-on connection. And you just put it in till it slides in and then turn it till you hear it click. And then do the same on the bass. Line up the slots and turn it till you hear it click. Now it's plugged up and ready to go, and I've got power and it's plugged in. So I can turn on the power and the blue light comes on telling me I have power. And on the T1, it's got a power switch on the back. I turn it on until it powers up. Now to set up the mixer, and this is something you'll probably need to do every time, or at least when you're plugging in a different device into it each time. On the back of the mixer, you have 4 inputs, and this is called a combination plug. So you can plug either a microphone cord, which is a 3-prong cord. You can plug it directly into the mixer, or with a 1/4-inch plug, it will slide right into the center hole. Either way will work, and either type of device is fine. But we're going to start with a microphone. Plug it in, and it's firmly in place. And then go to your mixer. The first thing you want to do, now we plugged into channel 1, is turn your volume for channel 1 to about halfway, and your master volume to about halfway. And then you can begin talking. Now the volume's not real loud. I want to turn up the trim, which is also called gain, which is your input volume. So I want to turn it up, and I keep turning it till it's at a really good volume for what my application is. That way it gives me more room to turn up the channel or to turn it down. So that's how to properly set up the system for this particular microphone. Now, it'll vary from microphone to microphone or device that you're using, whether it be a keyboard, a guitar, an iPod cable, or anything like that. Now, if you want to mute the channel, you just press the mute button, and the light goes blue, so you know that it's muted. And I can just press it again and unmute it. So now that channel is set up and ready to go. I'm going to mute this channel because I'm not going to be using it for a few minutes. And then I can take the iPod cable, which we have supplied with your system, and I can plug it in to the center, and I plug it into an iPod. Now, one thing to keep in mind, a microphone signal is not as hot as a iPod or a guitar. Those are line levels, and a microphone is a microphone level. So this input, it coming in line level from an iPod, I'm not going to have to turn the trim up near as loud. But we do the same process. We turn the volume to halfway, make sure our master volume is at halfway and the trim is all the way down. I can start a song playing, and the volume is up now on the iPod, so it's not that loud. So I can turn it up. Now for this application, that volume was really good, so I can leave the trim where it is, and that gives me plenty of headroom to turn the volume up on the channel or turn it down. Once again, mute works just the same. I can unmute it, and I can mute it. Now there's a lot of other features in this center section here as far as effects and reverb, and a guitar tuner is built into it, but all that you can see in the book and play around with it and to see how to use it. And you can mute the effects as you turn them on. But that's essentially how to set up and use your Bose L1 Model 1S system with the B2 sub and the T1 ToneMatch mixer. Once it's all set up, taking it apart is just as easy. You just take it, reverse the process, put it back in the cases so it's protected, and then you can transport it easy. The setup is real simple each and every time you use it, and the quality of sound is consistent because you're using all the same components. If you have any questions on the use of the Bose system, please do not hesitate to give us a call at Jireh Supplies. The number is 770-338-0999, or you can visit us on the web at www.jirehsupplies.com. That's JIREHSUPPLIES.com. Thank you.